Journalist confirms Liverpool is monitoring Premier League midfielder ahead of potential big transfer. Forget Alexander Isak and Benjamin Sesko. Liverpool and Arsenal are now eyeing the exciting £30 million forward. Breaking Reds fan. Rayan Coulibaly wants to join Liverpool. Welcome, dear Reds supporter. Let's check out today's updates. Liverpool is closely monitoring the situation of Adam Wharton, a young midfielder from Crystal Palace, according to Jack Gowan from *The Daily Mail*. The interest in the 20-year-old, developed at Blackburn, is growing among Europe's elite clubs. Real Madrid and Barcelona are already tracking him, while Manchester City and Newcastle have shown previous interest. It's not hard to see why. Wharton combines technical intelligence, tactical maturity, and impressive composure on the ball, traits that have made him one of the continent's most promising midfielders. For Liverpool, he fits the ideal profile for Arne Slot's system, the newly crowned Premier League champion. His journey is remarkable. From the fields of Wiltshire to Crystal Palace's starting midfield, he followed a well-structured development path. At Blackburn, he took part in a hybrid program with Moorland School, which allowed for a higher training load than usual for players his age. Teachers even said that if football hadn't worked out, he could have pursued a career in rocket science due to his intellectual abilities. His former coach, Dara Tuffy, commented on Wharton's footballing intelligence. He could tell you what was happening in a match better than a coach. At halftime, he'd come up and point out exactly what needed to be corrected. This sharp game reading, combined with his calmness on the pitch, is precisely the type of quality that attracts Liverpool. Palace invested £22 million in his signing even before he reached 50 professional matches. Now, after an impressive second half of the 2024-25 season, possibly including an FA Cup final, his value is estimated around £60 million. According to Gowan, Liverpool continues to monitor him closely, and Real Madrid has also sent scouts for recent evaluations. This movement aligns with Liverpool's current transfer policy, targeting young talents with high potential to develop into elite players within a well-defined model. Wharton, a creative and tactically refined number 6, is seen as a potential successor to McAllister or Endo. Despite criticisms for not covering as much ground, his excellent positioning and game reading make him effective and valuable in a football philosophy that prizes intelligence over sheer intensity. With the need for consistent reinforcements to compete in the Champions League, Wharton fits the profile Arne Slot is looking for. Should Liverpool proceed, it would be with their usual precise and methodical approach, choosing carefully but often wisely. Jao Pedro, Brighton's forward, is increasingly attracting attention from Premier League giants, and Liverpool, under Arne Slot, appears as one of the potential suitors. According to The Telegraph, the Reds will face stiff competition, as Arsenal and Chelsea have also expressed interest in the young Brazilian, who is enjoying one of his best seasons in England. At 23, Jao Pedro has tallied 10 goals and 6 assists in 27 Premier League matches during the 2024-25 season, despite missing part of the autumn due to injury. He now totals 54 goals in England, including his time at Watford. His consistent performances and his technical, combative, and versatile playing style caught the attention of the Brazilian national team's staff, who called him up in March. Brighton's manager, Fabian Hertzler, praised his commitment and said the call-up was fully deserved. He sacrificed a lot for this team and deserves to be in the national squad. He worked hard for this chance, and I know how much it means to him to represent his country, he stated. In Brighton's current squad, filled with young, emerging talents, Jao Pedro stands out as a key figure, solidifying himself as one of the team's technical leaders amid fierce competition. English media, including journalist Sam Dean, even labeled him one of the most exciting young forwards in English football. Liverpool's interest in Jao Pedro comes amid the club monitoring other attacking targets in the market. Two widely mentioned names are Newcastle's Alexander Isak and RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko. However, both present significant financial challenges. Isak is valued at a minimum of £120 million, while Sesko has a release clause ranging between €70 million and €80 million, depending on performance-related bonuses. Compared to them, Jao Pedro could be a more affordable option, though Brighton will certainly demand far more than the £30 million they paid Watford in 2022. With his versatile style, mobility, and tactical intelligence, Jao Pedro fits the profile of a forward valued by Arne Slot. Well adapted to Premier League intensity and with growing experience, he emerges as a promising name to strengthen Liverpool's attacking sector. Even after a recent suspension, his professionalism remains intact. Should the club decide to move forward, it will likely do so strategically, staying true to its method of betting on young, mature, and battle-ready players for the next season, including the Champions League. Rayan Coulibaly, young Lion forward, has once again drawn Liverpool's attention ahead of the upcoming summer transfer window. At just 21 years old, the French player has already racked up an impressive 19 assists and 12 goals this season, solidifying himself as one of Europe's most exciting prospects. His playing style combines creativity, close control, sharp vision, and the ability to play both centrally and on the wings, a rare and valued profile for new Liverpool manager Arne Slot, who is looking for tactical versatility in his reinforcements. Coulibaly has a gentleman's agreement with Lyon, allowing him to leave for around £22.5 million this summer, presenting a valuable market opportunity for top European clubs. With his contract running until 2026, this may be Lyon's last chance to profit from his sale before his market value drops, or he leaves on a free transfer. Liverpool, who had already shown interest before the last winter window, has resumed contact with Coulibaly's representatives. This information was reported by French outlets such as *Foot Mercato*, and confirmed by transfer insider Jamel Jabali. The club is reportedly considering the Franco-Algerian as a more economically viable alternative to Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz, who is also being pursued by Manchester City and Bayern Munich, and whose price could exceed £125 million. While Wirtz is seen as one of the Bundesliga's top talents, signing him would require a massive effort from Liverpool, both financially and in terms of competition. Given that, Coulibaly emerges as a strategic solution. He not only possesses natural talent, but has also shown maturity and consistency, standing out even in a turbulent season for Lyon. Moreover, French media reports that Coulibaly has made it clear his preference is to move to the Premier League. Borussia Dortmund is also interested, but may struggle to compete if they fail to qualify for the Champions League. Bayer Leverkusen is monitoring Rayan Coulibaly as a potential Wirtz replacement, but the situation is unclear, especially since Xabi Alonso will not have influence over Real Madrid's signings. Liverpool gains ground in the race, particularly due to PSG's lack of interest and the Reds' early contact with the players' representatives. Arne Slot sees Coulibaly as a versatile talent capable of playing in multiple attacking roles, which would be valuable for the upcoming season. If completed, his signing would reflect Liverpool's careful and calculated transfer strategy, targeting promising young talents with high ceilings. Thanks so much for watching until the end. See you next time.